Okay, hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having an amazing day. If you are here after the fact and you just want to watch your sign, that should be timestamped down below. I hope this video raises your vibrations and the people around you. Just a reminder, these messages are timeless. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. And I think that's it. I made the mistake of going outside a few days ago, and it's been really windy here, and now it's my allergies are kicking up, but they're a lot better than what they were. Okay, so we're gonna start with Pisces. Let me get messages here for Pisces. We have alone time. Oh, depression, anxiety, and toxic behavior. So you guys could be going through a time right now. I feel like a lot of people are, given the state of the world. I think Pisces, instead of like maybe talking about it, you guys are just very used to like keeping it to yourself and then internalizing it, right? And that could become somewhat of a toxic habit. We have making a difficult decision. Overeating, undereating. I kind of feel like you guys are undereating, to be honest. And then double life. Wow, Pisces. Okay, so you could also just be doing something too that you're not supposed to be doing. I don't know, whatever. Like you guys could have like an escape pattern or like something you do to like escape or to feel better. If that's just alone time, that's fine. But that's kind of sounding like isolation to me. I think on the outside, like you guys are very good at like keeping it together. Like people think you have it together, but on the inside, like you're kind of, I don't want to say dying, but you don't feel the best. I think you guys are trying to find like new ways to relax. Okay, we got messages here for Pisces. We have Knight of Swords and Leo. So there's something coming, maybe during Leo season. Yeah, Leo season is in a few months, right? But there's going to be something that you're not going to be like, it's like the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like you guys have been struggling with this. Oh, Temperance and the Knight of Coins. I think it's just like being more accepting of yourself here, right? You guys could be very harsh on yourself. Yeah. What is this double life? You guys could suffer from like body dysmorphia, where it's like whatever you're seeing in the mirror isn't what it really is. And it's causing a lot of confusion, right? Where you're questioning things. But there's something coming in the next few months that's going to make you kind of realize that you're fine. You might even just like, with the Ten of Swords, even just like talking to somebody about everything that you're going through or how you're feeling can really help open up, I want to say your eyes with the Six of Wands. Because Pisces, I feel like you are very loved. Even if you don't feel loved, you are. People really do appreciate you. They like having you around. And I think you need to give yourself a little bit more credit. Any more messages here for Pisces? We have the Six of Cups. You guys could be hanging out with like people from your past or like your childhood, people that you just drifted away from for a long time. You could be reconnecting with them in the near future if you haven't already. Any more? Let's get advice. Let's do a Cashapp for you guys. Let me get messages. Okay. We have detach. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. I kind of want to say that's something that's to do with like your toxic behavior or like something that you guys have been holding on to, like a crutch. It has something to do with that. Okay, that's it, Pisces. Good luck to you guys. Okay, next we have Aries. Can I get messages here for Aries? We have family problems. Make up your mind. I think you have a lot of people in your life. They could be related to you. I do feel like you have a very strong connection with them, that you want something and then they want something else. And so you guys are kind of like always fighting about that. Yeah. I just feel like fundamentally it's your belief systems that differ. And I don't think either one is right or wrong. It's more of like, what do you want, right? We have changing, moving homes, following your dreams or passion. You might have to leave the situation. Because sometimes it's like, especially if you're living under somebody's roof, like they do kind of have a say, right? Where it's like, okay, if you're gonna live here, then you have to do this, and you guys are kind of just like, no, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get my own place and do my own things and make myself happy. We have unable to express emotions. Oh, and working through your fears. I think the people around you, right? Like, let's say you get very loud when you talk, right? Or it's like, yeah, I want to say, even it's just like you get loud and then they perceive it as yelling, right? Even if you're not yelling, it's like they're like, oh, I can't talk to you when you're emotional, like you're not making any sense. And in a way I kind of feel like they weaponize that, but I feel like that's just, especially if these are people, like these are your family members. Family knows how to push your buttons, right? They are the one people who can get under your skin because you feel the safest around them too, where it's like, and I kind of even sense that even if you do tell them how you feel, they don't listen. We have the Lovers card. So you guys could have a choice, like a decision to make. There could be two people you have to choose from. Like that could even be like your family and like maybe your partner. Or it could be two partners, whatever it is. It's working through your fears. Is like, are you scared that it's not going to work out between this person, and maybe that's why you don't want to take a leap of faith? I get it. You know, one of my least favorite things, there's like two things I hate doing, and that's laundry and moving, and well, folding laundry, right? And I think like moving is like a very big deal, and it's a lot of work. So I can understand like you not wanting to like take that step. Oh, and the Fool card here. But there is like a very happy beginning here if you decide to take the step. If it's not worth having, then you wouldn't be scared to not get it, right? But I think this is something that you really do want. It's just like your fear is kind of holding you back. Yeah, we have Judgment, which is like, are you guys going to work through this? Do you guys think this is what you want to do? I kind of want to say, even if you do leave, I get this feeling that you can always come back. So nothing is ever permanent. I think that's it for you guys. Yeah, okay, let me get advice. We have stand your ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you are choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. Which Yeah, I kind of feel like that's what it was. Your family is not going to agree with you, or the people closest to you are not going to agree with you, but that's fine. But also, bottom of the deck is acceptance. It's just like you don't need anybody's approval but your own. Okay, good luck to you guys, Taurus. Next, we're gonna have, I'm sorry, Aries. Next, we have Taurus. Can we get messages here for Taurus? We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have going out. I think you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, but I feel like it's more that you're looking for something more passionate, things that like make you happy, trying to live more in the moment. We have breakthrough coming through. We have Leo. So Leo season could be significant. Trusting your intuition. And unable to sleep, nightmares, insomnia, sleep paralysis. Okay. It's kind of like, I feel like reading is kind of all over the place for you guys, Taurus. You could be feeling all over the place. It's just like, I feel like there's something you want to do that I don't know why you're not able to do it, or something stopping you. Like maybe you've worked on this for a very long time and there's like delays in it. A little bit of fear. Can we clarify this here for Taurus? We have the Five of Cups. I think you guys are going to realize really soon that everything that you have gone through was for a reason. I do kind of feel like you guys are going through it right now, though. Yeah, there is something that it could be a heartache. You guys could be dealing with like a breakup or something. Five of Cups is loss. So like you could be like dealing with the loss of something. Could be a loss of a family member. Well, if it hasn't happened yet, guys, that's probably not going to happen. But there's just grief here. And then we have the Four of Cups. What is this Four of Cups? Do you guys, it's like, did you get, I don't know if like you feel like you missed out on an opportunity here, or there's something that's going to come back around. There is just a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups and the Chariot. And then Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is something from your past. So something that you've missed out on is going to come back around, probably during Leo season. And we have, yeah, a Strength card came out, which is Leo. There's a lot of Leo here. You know, they say that the second half of this year, there's supposed to be something that happens for the collective. So any more messages here? And the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. I don't know if you guys are already going through this, but there is like this grief here and like heartache and burdens, and it's just like a lot. And maybe that's why you want to go out. Like you're just tired of what you're actually feeling and you just need a distraction. But it's going to clear out. Let's get advice for you guys. Can we get one here for Taurus? We have find the lesson. Something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you need to grow. There is no such thing as failure, so pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. Yeah, this heartache or whatever you guys are going through, it's not permanent. I just want to say, like, find the beauty in it, which is like, I don't know why I don't really want to say it because I don't appreciate the times that you did have instead of wallowing and like there's no more times to come, because there are going to be times to come, just maybe in a different way. Okay, Taurus, good luck to you guys. Next we're going to do Gemini. Okay. We get messages here for Gemini. We have under-eating, overeating. I feel like something like making a decision. There's a difficult decision that you guys are going to make. We have choosing peace. And Leo again. That's so crazy. So Leo season. I do think that is a collective thing, honestly. I think even the astrology in it, I want to say in July, there's like a major transit with like, I don't really know exactly, but something's supposed to be happening in July. We have double life. Oh, this is something that you've been keeping from everybody. Excessive partying, going out, and yeah, and making a difficult decision. This could be like you wanting to cut off somebody who isn't really good for you. Like maybe they do things that you don't really like, or maybe you do things that they don't really like. Whatever it is, right? I think you really do care about this person. You love them. You want what's best for them. But at the same time, it's like bringing you heartache to have this person in your life. And it's like, at the end of the day, you guys want to pick yourselves, because as you should. Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords. It's like trusting yourself and knowing that you are making the right decision. Honestly, if you live your life in a way where it's just like things happen for a reason, it's like, and don't ever regret your choices, right? Because it led you to where you are now. That's a lot easier way of thinking. Yeah, Two of Swords literally landed on making a difficult decision, where it's like you do have to make a choice. This person is blindfolded, but for me, I kind of just feel like you know what this choice is. You even know the right choice to make. But it does involve cutting somebody out that you do care about. Yeah, and the Tower moment. I kind of feel like at this point it's just getting a little bit repetitive. Even the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck is like you could even have nightmares about this, or like stay awake late at night thinking about this decision. Yeah, I don't even think you know how to tell this person. Yeah, we have Queen of Wands that landed on Leo. I just feel like it's you guys choosing yourself. Any more messages here for Gemini? And the Hermit, which is literally keeping to yourself, keeping your energy to yourself. I even want to say you're going to keep this decision to yourself. Like you might not tell people about it. I don't know why. It's maybe like the fear of being judged, or like maybe you just don't want to explain yourself. I think that's what it is. Like you hate explaining yourself to people. Let's get advice. I just want to reiterate, like you guys are going to make the right decision. And there is no wrong decision. Okay. It says, let it go. You are being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Which is, yeah, how I feel like this person is adding that extra stress to you. Bottom of the deck, it also says boundless possibilities. You are standing at the edge of a limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you, because there is a lot. Okay, Geminis, good luck to you guys. Next we have Cancer. Can we get messages? I don't know why, but it's just popping up where it's like you're choosing to be happy, or you're trying to choose to be happy. Cancer. We have, yeah, manifesting almost came out. Can we get messages here for Cancer? Have faith. This will work out. We have family problems. And we have spell work. Spell work, I kind of feel like do you guys just feel like everything is going against you? That's what I kind of feel like with that, where it's like you guys will make a decision and then, I don't know, it's like something will happen and it won't work out, where it's like you feel like you're taking a step, then 2 steps backwards. So it's like you feel like at a standstill. You could be having issues with your family. Again, I feel like it's like a disagreement on like how you want to live your life, or like what you guys want is different from each other. And I kind of want to say Aries had the same issues too. We have stop controlling this, meeting someone significant, and make up your mind. Interesting. You guys could like have one foot out the door, or like it's like you're not really sure with what you want, right? I don't know why, but it's like, are you just kind of okay with whatever is being given to you at the moment? And then sometimes it's like, damn, I really don't want this. I think you really might want to sit down and think about what you do want, because I don't know why, but it's like you're letting other people decide or dictate what it is that you want, and then it doesn't make you happy. Maybe you need to take control of your life. I think that you have so many other people taking control of your life. Can we clarify this here for Cancer? We have the Strength card, which is also Leo. Leo's very significant for all the signs. And the Wheel of Fortune. You guys could also be meeting someone during Leo season. I don't know. When I say Leo, for some reason, I'm not thinking this Leo season for you guys, though. It could be for some of you guys, but I don't know why. I'm thinking like in the coming Leo season. Yeah. So after that. And we have 7 of Cups. You guys could be meeting someone. They might think that you have a lot of options. And at first it's like they're not really sure if they want to be with you, or like, because they just kind of feel like inadequate in a way, where it's going to cause even more problems if you guys end up together. And we have the Ace of Swords. I mean, honestly, if that's how they feel, that's how they feel. There's nothing you could really do about it. I would just be wary of like being with somebody like that, because if they're not, loving and caring, or like, of themselves, right? Like if they have self-esteem issues, they kind of take it out on the person that they're with, right? Because they kind of want to bring them down to their level. So just be cautious. And then we have Judgment. What is Judgment about? I kind of want to say it's like you taking control of your life. Yeah, it's like, what is your truth, right? The King of Swords is someone who is very logical, someone who speaks their truth, though, right? And what is it that you want, Cancer? I think with the Tower card here, it does mean like an ending, though. And I think maybe you do want an ending, maybe with this family, like your family that's causing a little bit of trouble in your life. I just want to say, like, the only way that's going to end is like if you put an end to it. Okay, let's get advice for you guys. we have be present. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It is time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. I kind of want to say like that's just you taking charge of your own life and what it is that you want. Okay, Cancers, good luck to you guys. Next, we have Leo. Can we get messages here for Leo? We've been getting Leo in almost every reading, so it'll be interesting what you guys get, Leo. It's kind of a lot. You've been everywhere, that would make sense. Okay, we have expect to hear from them soon, and people are talking about you. I was literally talking about Leo season on like, we did what? How many signs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signs, and I want to say maybe 3 or 4 of them had Leo season. We have broken promises. Did you break a promise to somebody? Ask God for help. You are being redirected. I want to say that somebody trusted you for something, or you could have trusted them for something, and it just didn't work out. I kind of want to say you trusted them with something. And then we have 1 to 3 months. Well, this person does feel bad about how things ended. Yeah, regret, shame about the past. And they're going to reach out and try to apologize to you. Obviously, you can forgive them and not want them in your life as well, right? It's just, it doesn't have to be either or both. It could be either or. You guys know what I mean. Let's get some tarot. I kind of feel like this person has been asking, like they're kind of scared on how to approach you. They could be a little bit intimidated by you. They could be asking other people too, like, how should I approach Leo? Because they do feel bad. They do want to make amends. Do you want them in your life again? Yeah, I think you do too. In 1 to 3 months is going to be Leo season, huh? What are we in, Taurus? 1, 2, yeah, literally in 3 months it's going to be Leo season. Can we clarify this? So they can be reaching out to you during your birthday. And we have the Empress. They do feel like I think this person really does look up to you with the Empress. Like they see you as like maybe even a mother figure, or it's like maybe you take care of them, maybe you take care of a lot of people in your life. And they can't believe that if maybe they even pick somebody over you, and they can't believe they hurt somebody so good, right? Like it's kind of like you don't feel bad when you hurt somebody who was a piece of shit, right? Or like they deserved it. But like I feel like you did not deserve this, and this person knows that. We have King of Coins. What is this King of Coins here? And the 10 of Swords. I kind of want to say they picked somebody who like maybe they had more money, but they didn't have a good heart, right? This person, like, yeah, they picked more materialistic, and they're kind of realizing like this person would sell anything. Like they don't really care about anything but money. And you guys cared about them. Like you cared about this person's well-being. Yeah, 8 of Cups. At the end of the day though, like you did pick yourself and you did walk away. I kind of feel like this other person walked away too. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I kind of feel like you've told this person multiple times, like you warned them about this third party or whatever, and they just didn't listen. And now I do feel like they did walk away with the 6 of Swords here, because they knew you were right. Anything else? One more, and then I'll do advice. We have the Tower, yeah. That's ending for them. Okay, let's get advice here for you guys. Can we get advice here for Leo? We have let it go. You are being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. I just want, even if you don't want this person back in your life, forgiving them will actually benefit you as well, right? Like you're not holding on to this resentment. And if you do forgive this person, you kind of just have to, you can't bring up this instance where it's just like you can't make them feel bad about it, right? Because like that's just kind of toxic, I want to say. Okay, all right, good luck to you guys, Leo. Okay, Virgo. Can we get messages here for Virgo? Okay, we have fighting with others. Thief. Someone could have stole something from you. They're denying it. They're just like, no, it wasn't me. Cancer wanted to come out like 2 times. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. Cancer season could be significant. This person has good intentions. And we have Gemini. Okay. Maybe somebody's trying to warn you. Becoming more confident. That's what I'm kind of getting. It's like someone is trying to warn you about maybe someone who doesn't have good intentions. They could just like even be like stealing your confidence or stealing your time. It doesn't have to be like a material thing. It could be like an emotional thing. Some of it is material. Like maybe this person is stealing money from you. And maybe you guys don't realize it. This person is like really two-faced. They're just really good at hiding it. I don't know why, but it's coming up like they'll make it to seem like they're doing you a favor, and it's really them being selfish or like them wanting to use you in a certain way. Can we clarify this here for Virgo? We have the Strength card. We have double life. I kind of want to say like this person, they've done a lot more to you than I think even maybe you realize. You don't really tell people about it because I think people already have a skewed perception of this person, and you don't want to skew it anymore. I don't know. I feel like you still want to be with this person. We have Scorpio, yeah. If you guys aren't talking, like you're hoping you're going to talk to this person again. Oh, it's like I feel like you guys do love each other, but love is not enough. Like, let's be real. You can love someone and know that they're not meant for you, right? Yeah, just listen. You're wrapping yourself up. Like if this person wanted to, I feel like they're the snake. If they wanted to, they could suffocate and kill you. And it's just like I don't know why, but I'm feeling like, oh, just because they haven't killed you or like they haven't suffocated you doesn't mean they can't or they won't, right? It's like out of their good grace that they're not doing it. This person has a lot of power over you. They could have a lot of power over a lot of people. We have Taurus. Yeah, they could be financially abundant, or like they have money. And the Four of Cups. And maybe you guys don't, right? It's kind of like an unequal power balance. This person is very used to like buying their way out of stuff, right? Or buying whatever they want. And then we have the Queen of Coins came out in the reverse. And I feel like this is your energy. And it's just like because like upright, this person is healed. They, you know, very abundant. The Queen of Pentacles is, you know, Pentacles is money, right? But in the reverse, it's like, okay, you don't have that. And maybe because you don't have like maybe an abundance of money, or like maybe you feel like this person's also very lucky and you're not, or that the way that you can be lucky is through this person. I think you're giving this person way too much power, to be honest. And I think if you would just focus on yourself, you'd be a lot happier, and you could probably reach up to this person. Yeah, with the Nine of Coins, it's like you could be financially abundant by yourself, because the 9 is single, right? But still financially abundant. 10 is the family abundance. Can we get advice here for Virgo? I don't know. I'm thinking of something where I don't know. I just feel like this person is playing games, and they're trying to trick you, and that's because I'm coming back to this certain thing, and that's how I'm feeling. We have soul whisper. Your soul is whispering its deepest desire and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. Listen closely. It's guiding you toward an authentic path. I think deep down you already know that this is not the person you should be with. Because I feel like when it's really great, it's great. And then when it's not, it's like, wow. It's so unbalanced. I think in this case, if you just want to focus on the negativities to help you get over this person, that would be my advice for you guys, Virgos, because it's kind of intense. Okay, good luck to you guys. Next, we have Libra. Okay, can we get messages here? Okay, that's a lot. We have Pisces. You guys could be dreaming about something, or you could be dealing with a Pisces. Knowing you are meant for more. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is you guys dreaming. Just wanting more for yourself. Dreaming more, right? Like you guys could have had visions about like what you're meant to accomplish in life. We have problem solver. Selfish. Blessing in disguise. And Sagittarius. Is this about a relationship? Yeah, I think maybe you guys are thinking about ending a relationship if you haven't already. Maybe this person was just very selfish. They could have ended it with you. And that's fine. People end things with people all the time, right? It was just incompatible. I think that you guys are really hurting from this, right? You could have really cared about this person. This person could have actually really cared about you. I also feel like this person wasn't the one for you. Even knowing you are meant for more, it's like when you think about relationships and the relationship that you were in, it's just not what you ever envisioned. And I do want to say, like, whatever you envisioned isn't wrong. It is possible. Let's use this deck. Can we get messages here for Libra? Page of Pentacles. You guys might be feeling like you're starting from the bottom, like you're starting again. And that's how you could feel about this relationship. It doesn't have to be a relationship. This could also just be like your work life, right? Or if you're leaving a job, like maybe you're starting your own business, or maybe you're going somewhere else, you kind of have to start from the bottom. And it is kind of discouraging, or you feel like it's discouraging. I'm not saying it is discouraging. We have 6 of Cups and the World. When you guys know you're meant for something else, or you're meant to do something else, and with the 6 of Cups and the World card, it's like confirming that, right? So like whatever you've been dreaming about since you were young, it is possible with the World card. And then we got the King of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands. And at first we were at the Page, right? Like maybe you felt like you were at the bottom, and then you turn into this King of Pentacles, and then 6 of Wands, it is that success where it's, you might have to work hard. You might feel like you're stuck, or like you're starting over again, but you're starting on the right path, or the path that's meant for you. And maybe you needed to learn those lessons in order to get to this path. Anything else? I think just advice. Can we get messages here for Libra? We have pause. Interesting. You are being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you are heading in the right direction before moving forward. That's it, like that they want to stay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, if you guys haven't left the situation, whether that's a relationship or your job, think about, like, because if you're deciding to stay, that is a decision, right? But I think you need to think about if that's actually something you want. Okay, Libras, that's it for you guys. Next, we're going to do Scorpio. Scorpio, can we get messages for you? There is nothing you can do. You matter. And then we have Capricorn. It's like, I think you guys have been working so hard on something and it's not working out for you. Is this about a relationship? It could be, yeah. We have religious, Cancer, and mistakes happen. It's just all over the place. What's going on with you guys? Let's see. What is this nothing they can do about? And it's the King of Coins and Capricorn. I don't know if you guys are dealing with a Capricorn. I just feel like this person's energy is hidden, or like there's something that's being hidden from you. I think maybe just because it's not the time for you guys right now. What is this mistakes happen? With the Temperance card here. I just feel like there was an unequal in exchange of energy, right? So much so that I think you had to walk away from the situation. I do want to say that it hurts you because I don't know. I think that you really did want to be with this person, or like you really did want. I do think it is a person. Um, some of you guys are doubting if like you made the right decision, or like how could you fall for someone so hard and them not feeling the same way. You could have taken care of this person, or like had children. I want to say even. Uh, And with this religious factor here, where it's like maybe you did grow up really, really religious, right? And maybe this person wasn't pulling their weight, and people in your life told you you did have to stay with this person because of that religious factor, right? Um, but people could, if you do decide to walk away from this person, people will talk about you for the most part. But at the end of the day, who cares what other people think? People are going to talk regardless. Um, I feel like they would even talk about if you did stay with that person. So we have Sagittarius and the 7 of Coins. I think you're trying to find now, you guys are trying to find things that make you happy, like your passion. I do feel like there's a mother figure here involved where they are very outspoken, opinionated, right? And they will try to tell you how to live your life. I wouldn't. I feel like I wouldn't listen to this person. And the Lover's card in the reverse. Yeah, it's you guys walking away. And I just feel like picking yourself first. The people in your life cannot understand that. Maybe they're really used to like self-sacrificing. And I don't think you guys want to do that. Self-sacrificing is a lot. Constantly, right? Like I do feel like you do have to sacrifice in relationships, compromise, right? But you were the only person compromising and sacrificing. This person was getting away with so much, and it literally drained you. And you did try. Can we get advice here for Scorpio? We have protect. You are being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some practice and protection in place. Well, I feel like now is the time to get some protection in place. Okay. To protect yourself from this person who I kind of feel like has literally latched onto you and has just been sucking you dry. We're just taking from you, right? Anything else here? No. Okay, that's it for you guys. Good luck, Scorpio. It's just summer here and it gets so dry. Okay, Sagittarius is next. Can we get messages here for Sagittarius? Oh, time to release something. 1 to 3 months did come out too. We have depression, anxiety, and ask for support. Huh. What is this? Let's see what it is that you have to release. We have the World card and the Ace of Swords. There is a cycle that you guys are about to complete. It's going to be different with everybody because the Ace of Swords does speak to truth, so it is your own truth. We have knowing you are meant for more. Oh, and then legal issues, a problem with the law, and Aries. I think it's you finding your passion, right? Like maybe you're just very content in maybe your career field that you're at right now, but it's, you know, it's not something that really makes you happy. Maybe the money's really good. Maybe you have a lot of freedom. You could just like working there. The environment is good. I do want to say that though it doesn't bring you happiness, it doesn't fulfill your soul. And I get this feeling that you guys want to move out from this sector. Your job could actually like be coming into a legal issue, or like, yeah, or maybe you're going to be forced to have to leave the company. It could be sometime next year. Can we clarify this here? We have the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Can we clarify the Strength card? Ask for support for the Four of Wands. I think even too, like, I think maybe you should be, I don't know how to say this. So it's like you're more concerned with your home life, or the life that you have right now is just not making you happy. With the Nine of Pentacles, maybe you guys feel like it's too late to start something new or to grow something new. Maybe the people in your field, or like whatever you're trying to start, are already established. Maybe you feel like there's just no room for you. And that's, if you believe that, then it's true. But with the Ace of Wands here, it's like what you can do is not going to be the same as what somebody else can do. And then we have, yeah, the Queen of Cups. You have to kind of just believe that that's what this is your intuition, right? Like you already believe that you're meant for something more. And it's just accepting that. I feel like you guys are burying this feeling really deep down. You don't like to think about it because it's like, why rock the boat? You guys are good at everything that you have right now is good enough. If you were to tell somebody like, hey, I really want to switch to this career field, they might look at you crazy because they're like, you already have a stable job, a stable career. Why are you going to move on? Like, why would you do this? This is a risk. They can't understand taking the risk. But yeah, with the Eight of Swords, that's what kind of like gets you scared to maybe take that leap of faith. Which, hey, I think you should do it. I think I'm all about taking risks, right? Can we get advice here for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius, you guys have a difficult road, spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. Yeah, people are not going to understand why you're doing what you're doing, but you have to do it for yourself. Bottom of the deck is authenticity. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique ways, and you'll be a magnet for success. That's what Sagittariuses are, right? Like, you guys are even ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of luck. And Mavericks, right? Like, you guys are very fire signs. You guys have a lot of passion. What is this? And you guys are also leaders. So people are not going to understand because maybe they're followers. Maybe you have to pave the way for them first. Okay, good luck to you guys. Next we have Capricorn. Can we get messages here for Capricorn? We have you matter. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and broken promises. maybe somebody left you guys behind, or it's, I feel like you guys are putting yourself first. You guys could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do feel like this person hurt you in more ways like than you are willing to admit. We have ask God for help, which is, I think that you need help to forgive this person, because you might feel a lot of anger or hatred towards them. Ignoring the red flags, and you turn heads everywhere you go. And what are these red flags? Maybe there's ways that this person was acting that you didn't like. They could have been red flags, but you were just not willing to like accept them as that. You were kind of trying to be like very understanding or put yourself in their shoes, and it kind of bit you in the ass a little bit. Can we clarify this here for Capricorn? We have the Nine of Cups. I think people are seeing you very happy, right, with the Nine of Cups. Like you could even have like this aura around you. You do get a lot of attention. I don't feel like you like this attention though. You have the King of Cups here. I think you still very much internalize what this person has done to you with the King of Cups. This person could have been like very opposite of you. And the Six of Swords. Did you walk away from this person? They walked away from you? I feel okay, so maybe this person did walk away from you. Maybe you're trying to realize, why did they walk away from you? I do feel like you guys are still hurt. And the Ace of Wands. I don't know. It's like you guys don't want to open up to other people anymore. I don't know. What else do we have here? We got the Five of Swords and the Hangman. It's like you guys are stuck on this situation. You can't let it go. And it's actually like really weighing you down. Maybe you don't know what to do next. It's interesting because you do have this glow about you, and maybe people are trying to like ask you out or like hang out with you, but you're not really in the mood for it because of what happened with this other person who, you know, they could have air in their chart. And they're, yeah. What else do we have? Can we clarify this more here for Capricorn? We have the Ten of Swords. This person really did a number on you. And you can acknowledge that, but not want to sit in that pain anymore, right? Doesn't make it what they did right. And then we have Cancer, but at the same time, at the end of the day, like they've already done it. There's nothing you could do about it. And to just like forgive yourself for not knowing any better. That doesn't, like, wanting to see the best in people and wanting to understand where people are coming from does not make you a bad person if they happen to fuck you over, right? It's more so like you learn the lesson and you just don't do it again for that person. And that also doesn't mean that you stop being a good, kind, understanding person to other people, right? You can't take that out. You can't take your hurt out on new people. Let's get advice for you guys, Capricorn. We have walk away. You are wasting precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned with your soul's purpose. And that's forgiving this person and the hurt that they've done to you. Okay, Capricorns, good luck to you guys. Next, last but not least, we have Aquarius. Can we get messages here for Aquarius? We have wanting to commit. Luck is on your side. Oop, that's a lot. And make up your mind. You could have somebody here who was kind of maybe like wishy-washy with how they were treating you. Now they could be wanting to commit. We're coming back to wanting to commit. Obviously, you don't have to accept it if you don't want to, right? I kind of want to say, though, Aquarius, that maybe you've been waiting on it. Oh, no, maybe they've been waiting on you. There's just a lot of waiting. You need a practical plan. We have pushover, and then we have spell work. I kind of get like maybe you guys have been like letting life happen to you instead of you wanting to like you deciding what happens in your life, right? Yeah, you guys could be using a lot of escapism and maybe scrolling on social media or like watching a lot of TV, things to like not actually deal with what it is that you want. And is this a relationship? It could be a relationship or a job because it's like you need a practical plan. Um, or even committing to something that I don't know, it's like you want to commit, but you don't like structure, which would make sense as an Aquarius because they're very much like free spirits, right? Like a rebel without a cause, where it's just like they always want to do whatever they want to do. And having a practical plan might not be the like what you guys like to do, but you guys are also fixed signs. So maybe you guys like a routine, you need a routine. It's that would make sense why you guys are always fighting with yourselves. What is this pushover? We have the Tower. Maybe you're not a pushover anymore, right? Because that's ending. I think you guys are about to like step into some new power here with the dragon. There's a couple of dragons here. That's also magical too, right? I want to, and then we have the Chariot. What is that? Okay, there, something that you guys have been working on is about to come. Like it's been the Knight of Coins is something that it's been a very long time. It's the slowest moving knight, right? But it's also the most reliable knight, the most steady. But then you have the Chariot. The Chariot is a very fast moving card. It's movement. It's victory. So it is whatever you guys have been working on coming to fruition. Can we get messages here? And the King of Cups. What is in? There is something with the Wheel of Fortune here. Like it's maybe a cycle. It's something that's draining you. I want to say emotionally, right? You're like back and forth on a situation. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's maybe you need to make a decision on if this is actually what you really want. Why wouldn't with the Six of Coins? This is something from the past. And the Moon card here. Maybe you guys are not going to actually see this coming. It could be like a surprise. I know it's kind of funny because how could it be a surprise if you've been working on this for so long? But it's like that's literally how I feel. Let's get advice for you guys. We have release attachments. There's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief, an untruth, or negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. It could be all three. But yeah, a limiting belief. I think honestly, the negative behavior is you not wanting to like make a plan or commit to something. And that's just your free spirit inside of you. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, Aquarius, sorry. Once I get to the end, I'm just like so tired. I hope this all resonated. If it does, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Everything should be time-stamped in the next hour or so. And thank you guys again for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.